Hey there, this is Nathan, and I am in Midtown East. You might not be able to tell because of this behind me. It doesn't look very descriptive, but believe me, I am in Midtown East, right around 53rd and Madison. And the reason I'm here is to talk to someone I met a couple weeks ago at a play of all places, just randomly started up a conversation, really cool person. So I'm going to introduce you to her, and we're going to have a little conversation. So here we go. This, everyone, is Ilana.
Hello.
Hi, Ilana. So, Ilana, can you give me like the 30-second bio of like how you got here?
How I got to New York?
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, like where you are in your life and all that. So,
I am, about me. I'm a cultural anthropologist and a travel host. I host travel shows either online or on television. And I basically got here, I started off in performance, and I realized really quickly that I really resonate a lot more with nonfiction stories, real people and places and things. So I made a quick shift from stories of fiction into trying to explore everything that I could about the world around me and just answer all the questions that I had and try, ultimately, to get all the questions answered that other people have as well. So that's how I got here and why I do what I do, in a nutshell.
I really wish I could relate to more of what you were saying there, but about asking questions and looking for information from other people. But awesome. Of course, yeah. No, I'm really into that as well. Can you tell me what you're excited about these days?
What am I excited about? I'm excited about how small the world is getting, and I know that sounds really strange for a travel person to say that, but the fact is that my window and my backyard sees all the way across to the other side of the world now. With social networking, it has become such a communal place. When I was little, and I had to do a book report on China, for example, I went to my World Book Encyclopedia edition, 1989, and I looked at my 2 pages on China, and I looked at their imports and exports, and that was basically what I had to base my book report on. And now I've got the internet, I've got so many things available to me. I can go online and find someone that lives there and get a personal statement from them about what it's like to live where they live, and to make personal connections and really have a deep understanding. That's what I'm excited about. Because even if you can't do what I do and you can't travel, you can still go anywhere.
Yeah.
And that to me is amazing.
Very cool. Very cool. So you like to put yourself out there, you know, on TV and travel and all this kind of stuff and connecting with other people. What is one thing that most people don't know about you?
About me?
Yeah. I'm
an incredible nerd. I mean, my very good friends know that, but I'm like really a nerd.
Please elaborate, because
yeah,
you're talking to a big nerd here too.
Example, every night, 7 o'clock, Jeopardy. Not only do I watch Jeopardy, but I sit next to my significant other, Ed, and we each have pieces of paper and pencils out, and we play against one another. And we have hard and fast rules, like first person shouted out gets it. And you know, every time we go into Final Jeopardy, or even oh no, I'm blanking. What's it called?
Double Jeopardy? No.
I'm blanking. You know, when oh man.
Well, describe it. I can't read your mind.
You're right. You can't read my mind. When Alex Trebek, of course, says answer, is it the Daily Double? That's not what it's called. What is it called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're gonna have to cut that part out. I know you said you never edit, but I feel so bad. Anyway, we're constantly pausing and fighting and trying to write down and play against one another. So I have a standing appointment with Alex Trebek every night at 7 o'clock.
Have you attempted to like invite friends over for this?
No, this is carnal, man. The people would stop coming over if they saw how nasty it gets.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was wondering if it like ended any friendships or you know, if blood has been shed at any point.
No blood has been shed. Well, there has been lots of arm punching.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
You know, that probably happens on the real Jeopardy. We just don't see. They just cut away.
So,
they just like smack each other.
I freaked out when Watson came into the picture this last week. I don't know if you watched Watson.
I don't watch Watson.
IBM had this huge, amazing challenge where they made this new computer to play against the humans. And Watson gleamed up, but it was amazing. For the first time ever, they've created this artificial intelligence that can think at the same speed and think on many different levels so that it can compete
Well, it's only a matter of time then that the machines take over. We're just...
It's already happening.
Yeah, okay.
You say as holding a camera.
Yeah. So, okay, here's another easy question that I would love to know. What's one thing that you learned recently? Just something fun or interesting or nerdy?
Something that I learned
that you would like to share?
I've been thinking a lot about, I get, because of what I do, some really amazing access to certain people. I've interviewed some Nobel Peace Prize winners. I've interviewed princesses. And one thing that I'm learning, it's a process, is when you sit down with someone that's very powerful in their own right, intellectually, emotionally, spiritually, politically, I find there's no need for them to raise their voice or speak too quickly or use too many words to illustrate a simple fact. That's something that I struggle with a lot. Actually, I'm very garrulous, you can probably tell, I overspeak. So what I'm learning is mastering something, I think, can sometimes be in the quiet places. Sometimes you really get to sit down with someone who is the highest elevated version of themselves. It's a very, very specific conversation that happens. So that's one thing I'm learning, I guess, is in owning your own power. Sometimes I think you need to stop for a minute, think about everything it is you're trying to express, and realize that the weight of your message will still get across.
Very cool.
That's something I'm thinking. I meditate on that a lot lately.
Yeah.
So that one's percolating.
Awesome. Well, cool. Well, Ilana, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. I can't believe that I messed up on Jeopardy. Now, like, I've out-nerded myself. I don't even know.
Ed can't watch this.
He really can't.
No, if he knows that you blanked on a Jeopardy-related question, you'll never hear the end of it. So, all right. We'll make sure he doesn't see this, but thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really loved it. I will include Ilana's information so you can go check out what she's up to, watch things that she's done, really cool stuff. Hope you enjoyed that, and until next time.